Many states have zero enrollees. Absolutely zero. Now, the thing that amuses me, and it really does, I was talking about this to Mr. Snerdley before the program began. One of the things, and you've noticed it, I'm sure, too, is slowly but surely journalists are figuring this out. There's Jan Crawford at CBS. You know what? She got her chops are Supreme Court reporting. She is a Supreme Court expert. You cannot be dumb and do that. Nora O'Donnell. She said, yes, in a revelatory report, it's not happening the way Obama explained it. One California citizen, Natalie Willis, said her insurance had gotten worse and more expensive. Before, I had a plan where I had a $1,500 deductible. I paid $199 a month, the most similar plan that I would have available to me. $278 a month. The deductible would be $6,500, and all of my care after that point would be covered by 70%. Now, the thing that amazes me is that it is journalists who are the last to figure all of this out. It is journalists who should have been the first to warn everybody that this day was coming, because we knew that it was. It's been on track. This is exactly what Obamacare is. All anyone had to do was read just some of what the law changed. All anyone had to do was then add whatever real-life experience you have to the government coming in and running something. What happens? Wild spending with no accountability takes place, drastic deficits occur, and great inefficiency. There's nothing new about that. That is the standard day-to-day operation of a government-run entity or any bureaucratic entity. These journalists should have been the first to tell people what Obamacare would mean to them. They are now the last to figure all of this out. Why don't they ask why so many young and healthy people are going to Medicaid, which is for the poor? Why are people doing that? Why doesn't anybody? They just sit here and they wring their hands over it. Oh, no. So many people are going to Medicaid. They can't figure out. They do not understand the dynamics of life, apparently. You put a brick wall in front of somebody in an effort to stop their forward progress, and the left thinks that most people will just stop. Whereas most people will find a way to climb the wall or get around it. And when that happens, they act surprised. Well, there's a reason people are not going to Obamacare. They find out what it's going to cost them, and they go somewhere else. And in the process, they're undermining the very foundation of Obamacare, all of which was predictable. But our journalist community appears to be the last to be learning this.